So we're about to read the play Medea, and just like when we read the play Oedipus, there's an elaborate backstory that you need to understand in order to fully grasp everything that's going on and fully appreciate the dramatic irony. So for those of you who don't know, here's a quick recap of the tragic myth of Medea and Jason. The story of Medea begins in the city of Iolcus, in the house of King Aeson. One day, the king's evil brother, Peleus, betrays King Aeson, takes his throne, and locks him in a dungeon. Aeson's son, Jason, is rushed away from Iolcus for fear that Peleus may kill him. Jason goes to be raised by Chiron, the centaur. Despite being half man and half horse, Chiron is a noted teacher and foster father to many great warriors, including Ajax, Achilles, Theseus, and even Hercules. When Jason is a young man, he returns to Iolcus to avenge his father and take the throne from his evil uncle Peleus. On his way to Iolcus, Jason sees an old woman struggling to cross a river. He helps her cross, but in doing so, loses one of his sandals. As a result, Jason enters Iolcus wearing only one shoe. Peleus had previously received a prophecy that he would be overthrown by a man with one shoe, so he is very cautious in dealing with Jason. Peleus successfully persuades Jason to earn the throne by completing an heroic task. Thus, Jason agrees to obtain the Golden Fleece. The Golden Fleece is the hide of a special golden ram found in the city of Colchis. Jason enlists the famous shipwright Argus to build him a mighty vessel, which he calls the Argo. Jason recruits a team of 50 warriors, whom he calls the Argonauts, to accompany him on his quest. Legend says that although the fleece is hanging from an oak tree in plain view, it is guarded by a dragon. When they arrive in Colchis, they are stopped by King Aeetes. He refuses to allow the Argonauts access to the fleece until they can perform a number of tasks, including yoking 2 fire-breathing bulls, plowing a field with them, sowing the field with the teeth of a dragon, and then fighting the warriors who arise from the sown teeth. Only then would Jason be allowed to confront the dragon guarding the fleece. This is where Medea comes in. Remember that old woman that Jason helped cross the river? It turns out that she was really the goddess Hera in disguise. Hera is the wife of Zeus, and perhaps the most important goddess of all. As a reward for helping her, Hera causes the daughter of King Aeetes, Medea, to fall helplessly in love with Jason. She also grants Medea special magical powers. Medea agrees to help Jason complete his tasks in exchange for his affection. With the help of Medea's magic, the Argonauts successfully complete the labors of Aeetes, they slay the dragon, and they obtain the Golden Fleece. But this makes King Aeetes very angry, especially when he sees that they mean to kidnap his daughter, Medea. While the Argo is sailing away, King Aeetes gives chase. Medea kills her own brother and cuts him into pieces and drops the pieces in the ocean. Her father stops to pick up the pieces of his dismembered son, as any good father would do. As a result, Jason and the Argonauts escape. Jason and Medea return to Iolcus and free Jason's father Aeson, now an old man, from the dungeon. Using her magic powers, Medea restores Aeson back to youthful health. When the daughters of the evil Peleus see Aeson, they ask Medea how she did it. Medea agrees to show them her trick. Medea takes an old ram and cuts it into pieces. She then dumps the pieces into a cauldron with a special magic potion. In seconds, a youthful ram leaps out of the cauldron. The daughters of Peleus decide to try it on their dad, but Medea has fooled them. The only thing they end up with is daddy stew. As a result, Aeson takes the throne of Iolcus. Jason and Medea move to Corinth, have 2 sons, and live happily ever after. The end, right? Well, no, not exactly. A few years later, Jason is famous for his reputation as captain of the Argo and bearer of the Golden Fleece. King Creon of Corinth makes him an offer he can't refuse. He offers Jason the hand of his much younger, much richer daughter, Glauca. Jason leaves Medea and marries Glauca and is now next in line to the throne of Corinth. Our play begins shortly after Jason's second wedding. This is the story of a woman betrayed.